everybody, welcome to Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Birlyn, and today we're going to be doing a general reading for my Libras for December 2018. Now when I say general reading, this is going to cover your love, your career, your soul story, what's going on for December. Now I just want to throw out there, for a limited time only, I am offering free readings, okay? Anybody who subscribes to my channel as well as shares one of my videos to any social media can get a free reading. Once you guys have done so, you can find my email below, okay? Once I've seen that you have subscribed and shared, I will do a one-card reading from the messages from the angels. I'll take a picture of that card, email it to you, as well as give you some insight on what that card means regarding your situation or your question, okay? All right. Now, I always like to go over the planets and the signs, what's going on with the moons, because if it doesn't play out directly in the cards, it's just to give you a little heads up on what's going on, okay? All right, so on December 2nd, we have Venus is entering Scorpio. Venus, your ruling planet, okay? So, some of you may know, Venus is the ruler of arts, beauty, relationships, romance, okay, inspirations. In Scorpio, the zodiac sign, which is a new beginning, a new life, afterlife, death, a new chapter, okay? So I feel like a lot of you are going to see a renewal in your relationships, romance, and career, okay? Now, it being your ruling planet, Venus, it doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody. So you might see some changes in your partnerships as well as coworkers or friends, family, okay? So let's embrace that. All right, on December 6th, put on my spectacles, we have Mercury is turning direct in Scorpio. Now, we're coming from a retrograde and Mercury is entering Scorpio. So there's a lot of changes that will go on for my Scorpios too as well. But now, since we have come out of that retrograde, now is the time to make the bigger decisions. Wait a little bit until the energy settle a little. But Mercury is the planet of communication in Scorpio, which I've told you is a new chapter, death, life, afterlife. So I feel a lot of you guys might have some interest in paranormal activities, perhaps renewing your relationships, talking to old friends. I mean, 'tis the season too, with the holidays around the corner, so you might see some invites from people that you haven't heard before, or, you know, holiday cards, whatever it might be, okay? On the 7th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius, okay? The new moon resembles a quieter time, a less energy during that time, Libras. And with it being in Sagittarius, I feel Sagittarians are the truth seekers of the zodiac sign. They're very passionate. They are a fire element. So I feel a lot of you are going to take that time to make sure that the direction that you are headed really holds truth to your calling, and to the ones around you too as well. So let's embrace that energy, okay? All right, on the 12th, we have now Mercury is entering Sagittarius, okay? Now you have the planet of communication in the truth-seeking zodiac sign. So you're going to be able to have your conversations fueled by truth, by what you really feel and your inspirations, okay? So really roll with it. And it's not just going to be you guys. Like I said, this is going to affect all the zodiac signs too as well. All right, on the 22nd, we have a full moon in Cancer, and Cancer's ruler is, in fact, the moon. So this might be an emotional time during this full moon, because Cancers are very family driven, okay? They're very passionate, and they can tend to be a little bit over emotional. So now a full moon energy in their sign, it's going to bring things to life, okay? Bring things into your view, and other people are going to feel it around you too. And this is right around the time for the holidays for some of you guys, so there might be a little bit emotions, truth speaking during your family gatherings, okay, with friends, family, and even coworkers too. So I don't want to say tread lightly, because you do want to make sure that how you feel truthfully is out there, but just make sure you're not going out and hurting anybody's feelings or making decisions when you're very emotional. Mars is still in fact in Pisces during this time, so you're very masculine, male oriented, sex-driven planet is in Pisces, which is a very healing planet. So emotions are going to be very feminine during this time. So just take advantage of it, okay? And just make sure that you're not making any big decisions until that energy tends to calm down a little bit, okay? So let's jump into it. I'm going to do a few cards from the Rider-Waite deck, as well as I'm going to pull a message from the angels for you guys, okay? So let's get started. If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, you can email me. I do over the phone, Facebook. I do email readings, okay? I do it all. All right, so we just had some cards jump out here. We're starting off with the Five of Pentacles, and as you can see, the Five of Pentacles, it has a very lonely, I want to say even some of you guys might be a victim or playing the victim in the situations that are going on in life. Some of you guys might be feeling poverty right now. You're not being able to pay all your bills, or you're not sure how you're going to buy all the holiday gifts this year. I want you to really focus on perhaps reaching out to other people for help, whether it's just emotionally, financially, or physically. Don't be afraid to reach out for help, okay? As well as give help too. Some of you guys might be feeling very charitable this month. Go through with it, okay? Starting out with the Five of Pentacles is a very powerful card. And following that too, you have the Three of Cups, which represents unity, getting together, celebration, and 'tis the season, right? So some of you guys also might be finding friends that are like-minded, that share your beliefs, spiritual, religious, whatever it might be. So this is a very happy card. As you can see, they're all dancing around, they're cheering, they have you know, fruits around them. It's just a glorious card to have in your reading, okay? You have the Two of Swords here, which I feel a lot of you still feel some type of hurt, or you just have your guard up. A lot of you could be in a painful relationship or just left one. A lot of you guys could feel unappreciated in your workplace. If you really let your guard down and you take the blindfold off, you'll realize that you do have a lot to be thankful for, and your environment isn't as rough as you may think it may be, okay? You might have your guard up with people coming into your life, or dating, or friends-wise. You might have been hurt by a friend or a past relationship to where you don't even know if you could love like that again. I want you to take your guard down, because if you look around you, your environment, you shouldn't have your guard up. You shouldn't have your swords up, and you shouldn't be blindfolded, because it is beautiful. With this being said, you have the Nine of Swords, which the Nine of Swords is a sorrow card, okay? A lot of you guys are not well rested. You're not getting enough sleep at night. A lot of you might have somebody who is sick in the family, or you might be the one who is sick. This is also a grieving card. You could have lost somebody, lost a loved one. This could be you not meditating right, not eating well, not taking care of your body. So I believe, my Libras, some of you guys might even have a family member that needs surgery, or you do too as well. I feel a lot of you guys do need to take care of your body, okay? Take care of your mind and your spirit, because if you don't, things really do tend to be chaotic. If some of you guys haven't even tried meditation before, I highly recommend doing so. All you need is 20 minutes a day, preferably twice a day at the same time, and it really does help you. It heals you physically, because you're giving your body downtime and a rest time. That way all your cells and your organs have time to readjust, as well as your mind too. Some of you might have a clouded mind where you can't even see yourself meditating. You're saying, Vera, all my thoughts just keep going and going and going. That's okay. That is a part of the meditation healing process. It is not normal to have a unless you're very well trained and already well healed. It is not. Some people just think meditation is just a quiet mind, not thinking any thoughts. That is not true. The thoughts that come into your mind, it could be past trauma, whatever it is, things you need to do, it's healing. It's a way of healing. So you acknowledge the thoughts and you move back on to your mantra, okay? It is very powerful. And I'm going to write a prescription for you guys to do so, okay? Because you guys are my musicians, my artists, my peacemakers, and if you guys don't have a right mindset, it's going to affect you very negatively, as well as your loved ones too around you, your children, your family, your mother, your friends, your co-workers. When you're out of balance, they feel it too. You guys need to get yourself together so you can go out and harmonize and make all that beautiful art that you guys do, okay? All right, so let's do a card from the angels, shall we? Let's see what the angels have in store for my Libras. You guys are an air element. Your ruler is Venus, okay? And you're going to have a renewal with Venus here in Scorpio this month. So let's do a renewal with you too. All right, what do we got going on here? What message do my guides and spirits have for my lovely Libras for the month of December 2018? And we have unity, which holds truth with the Three of Cups, okay? Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors or like-minded friends. Some of you guys who are very religious, and you might have seen yourself get off the wagon with getting off to church, go back to church. If that's what makes you feel good and you pick up on those positive vibrations, do so. For some of you guys who might have a very religious family that doesn't see the spiritual, holistic side of things, go out and find some friends, okay? It's easy to find some friends who agree with what you think and don't put you down. There's a strong family here on Spiritual Findings. Go ahead and leave a comment below, all right? I love hearing from you guys. Reach out to me just to talk. You don't have to book a reading. You know, I'm more than welcome to talk to anybody from all over the world. One of my favorite things to do is, you know, talk to people from third world countries that, you know, they have access to these devices so they could reach out for help. Do so. Now, your traditional viewpoints or methods, it could be just how you celebrate the holidays. Maybe you need to change that up, or maybe you need to embrace on what reminds you of your happiness during your childhood. Perhaps pass those traits on to your children too as well. Reach out to friends and family that you haven't heard from in a while and celebrate the holidays with them. Maybe tell them what you're going through and be an ear for them to listen to, you know, a shoulder to cry on, whatever it is. All right, guys? Now, that's a very beautiful card. I will zoom in up on the layout here for you guys just so you can get a better reading of it. That pretty much sums up our readings, my lovely Libras. All right, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Spiritual Findings with a Gypsy Soul. I am your Gypsy, Vera Lynn. You guys have a beautiful December.